beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another tutorial with the Lorac Pro Palette 2, and this time I decided to create a nighttime glam look. So if you guys want to learn how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Oh, hi! Okay, so to get started we need to prime our face, and I'm using this Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer. And I'm just going to be applying this with my fingers all over my face. And then my hair kept getting in the way, so I'm just going to go ahead and clip it up. And then we're going to move straight into foundation. Now for foundation, I'm using my Physicians formula, and I'm using mine in the shade medium. And I'm just going to shake it up and put one pump in the back of my hand. And I'm just going to be applying this with my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. And this foundation, I totally recommend it for the summertime. It gives you this beautiful glow, which everybody wants to achieve in the summertime. So I definitely recommend this foundation for that. Now my hair kept getting in the way again, so here I go again, clipping it up. After that, I'm going to move into concealer. And for concealer, I'm using my NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes, on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and also my forehead. And of course, I'm going to be blending this out with my Sigma F86, which I also recommend. It's amazing to get into those inner corners. For brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's a surprise I am going back to this, but that is because my brows got thinned out. I mean, I did a mistake of switching out the lady that used to do my brows. That was a big mistake of mine. But anyways, I'm going to go in there with my Brow Bar to Go in the darkest shade in the palette and just start filling in my brows. And I'm really trying to make them look as natural as they can. Well, they don't even look that natural, but you guys know what I mean. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using my Anastasia concealer in the shade 2.0. And I'm just going to grab a little bit, and for some reason I thought this was eyeshadow, so that is why you guys saw me tap it, but my mistake. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys do use concealer to sculpt out your eyebrows, please don't forget to blend it out all the way, because if not, your brows do look super fake and drawn on. So they look kind of like cartoonish in a way. So blend your concealer out, that way it doesn't look super fake. So now moving into the eyeshadows, I'm going to take this Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and it's called Creme Burlee, and I'm just going to be blending this out all over my entire crease, acting as a transition color and warming up our eye. Then going into our Lorac Pro Palette 2, we're going to take LT Brown, which you guys told me that it stands for light brown. So yeah, I'm just going to be blending this on top of Creme Burlee and using the same pencil blush, the same blending brush, just blending it back and forth between our crease. Then taking the color Snow, I'm going to be using this as a brow highlight, and it's just a gorgeous highlight, which I am loving so much. And of course, don't forget to go in there with your blending brush and blend that out. Then taking this beautiful color called Rose, I'm just going to be applying this all over my entire eyelid and pushing it all the way up into my crease. Oh my god, can we just take a second to admire how beautiful this eyeshadow is? I mean, it is gorgeous, and I think it's just like perfect for summertime. It's seriously so beautiful. I'm in love and I'm obsessed. Then taking Mocha, I'm just going to be applying this on my outer V and also blending it into my crease. That way we can start doing it more of a smoky eye. If you didn't want a smoky eye, you could totally skip this step and just keep it daytime wearable. But since I am doing a nighttime makeup look, I just want to smoke it out. Then taking Mocha and a pencil brush, I'm just going to be applying this on my lower lash line, smoking out my lower lash line. Well, not really smoking it completely because it is a brown color, but still giving it that more of a smoky effect, if that makes sense. And yeah, then after that I wanted to intensify my crease more, so that's what I'm doing here, and also going back and forth with my blending brush, blending the eyeshadow out. Then if you want, you could go back in there and reapply some of the rose color, which I did, but just don't forget to go in there with your blending brush and blend one more time. Then taking this NYX white eyeliner, I'm just going to be applying this on my waterline, and that way our eyes don't look super small and closed up. And then I'm going to move on to my eyeliner, but I'm going to skip this because I do have a full-on video of how I do my eyeliner. And I'm also going to skip the way how I apply my lashes, but these were the lashes I used. These are from Velour and they're called Lash in the City. After we've applied our eyelashes, I'm going to go back in there with Mocha and go in there and define my crease a little more. I like to do this step after I have my eyeliner and lashes on. I don't know, just because I feel like it's easier, and I also like to go one more time going in there blending out my lower lash line. So I'm going in there with my pencil brush. And then after that, I'm going to take the color Snow and go ahead and highlight my inner corners of my eye. And then after that, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to lightly blend this out. That way it blends in with the rest of our eyeshadow. Then you want to apply a few coats to your bottom lashes with mascara. I'm using mine from Lancome. Then after that, we're going to move on to our face again, and I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder to set all over where I applied my concealer and also my T-zone. That way I don't get oily throughout the day. And I really love this press powder because it really does the job, and it's super affordable. Of course, it's from the drugstore, so I highly recommend this powder. And the Eater brush will be linked down below of where you could get it for those of you who were messaging me. And for my bronzer, I'm going to be using my NYC bronzer, and I'm just going to be applying this on the hollows of my cheeks, all over my jawline, and also all over my forehead. And I will later on contour my nose, but right now I'm just going to move straight to the blush. And the blush I'm using is from Milani. It's the Big Blush in Luminoso. Then as a highlight, I am going to be using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and I'm just going to be applying this with my fingers, and oh, look at that highlight. And then I'm just also going to apply it down the bridge of my nose and also on my cupid's bow. Then I'm going to grab a stippling brush and I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. That way it looks more natural. And then going in with a blending brush, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I just felt like doing this. I mean, it's nighttime, you could go all out. As a lipstick, I'm using Lime Crime Countessa Fluorescent. It's a beautiful Barbie hot pink lipstick, and oops, I got lipstick on my teeth. But anyways, after that, I'm going to grab my Wetning Lightning Color Your Smile lip gloss in Pink Tiara, and I'm just going to tone down a little bit of the pink with this lip gloss, and I just think the look after this is perfect and completed. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share and subscribe. And with that, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.